used to be cut into blocks here. Now it's a venue for contemporary art. New takes on an exquisite material prized by artists for millennia. A video installation shows young artists studying the works of Michelangelo, paradigms of harmony and beauty. Of course, no modern artist seeks to replicate his achievements. The most exquisite marble has been mined here in Carrara for more than 2,000 years. A work of art in this old church is dedicated to the marble miners of long ago. Giorgio Andreotta Carlo brought the unhewn block down the mountain.
I climbed the mountain to meet, to face the material. It's not easy to work with. It's extremely hard. It resists you. That's what creates the honest relationship, a relationship of equals between you and nature.
Unhewn rocks are sculpted at this workshop, which belongs to the company that owns the mines. Franco Barattini is the boss of the mines, the same ones Michelangelo used. Many artists have their works made here, and not all have to do the preparatory work themselves.
You see how transparent it is? That's why Michelangelo came here to Carrara to select his marble. It's important to choose the right block at the quarry. You need a perfect block to create a sculpture, to create a David or a Pietà. It has to be without flaws. If it isn't perfect, it can fracture as you're working, and you might have spent 12, 15, or 20 months working in vain.
Barattini selects the blocks to be sculpted in the workshop himself. His craftsmen have worked for some of the artists represented at the Biennale. This derelict shed is where British sculptor Anthony Gormley has chosen to display his marble twins. They were sculpted by a computer-driven machine. This work is materialist. It's about the crystalline structure of marble and not the idealized human form.
It has absolutely nothing to do with the relationship of bone to muscle to skin, which used to be the anatomical basis of the Renaissance project of putting the body to work in terms of like basic narratives. There is no narrative here. Here are two identical reproduced pieces that in some curious way represent a kind of shrinking. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the emotion is of this position. It's certainly not one of heroism. It's a one of doubt. It's principally a one of doubt.
Works by 35 contemporary artists are on show at the Biennale. Not all work with marble. For some, it's too expensive, or too difficult to work with, or to transport. British conceptual artist Gillian took photos of people posing on a marble pedestal.
Particularly since looking around the show and having talked to Fabio and doing visits out here, that I've become more fascinated about the artisans that do actually work here and produce sculpture and use marble. That's not part of where this work is coming from, but maybe in the future I'm actually interested in maybe doing something in marble because of being here.
Whether artists embrace, question or reject tradition, Carrara continues to be a landmark for all who love exquisite marble.